What's up, guys? Let's dive into another episode of Modern Dating Madness. Let's get into it.
I just got back from a first date with a guy I met online. And I swore off online dating like a year ago, but I just had this feeling I should try again. And it wasn't bad. It was actually like I matched with one guy. I think I'm done with the app cuz they're all gross. Like he was a good match and it was a good date. I had a really nice time, great guy. He was cuter than his pictures. Like I would go out with him again. I just feel, I don't know if it's my age or the fact that I have three kids, but I am just so set in my ways now. I feel like there's just like a comfort level to my life now that I feel like it would take a lot for me to change that. And I would love a partner, I would love, what are my animals doing right now? Like, what is happening? I would love some companionship, somebody to share my life with. But it's just like I feel like I'm a lot. I feel like can we not? Can we not? Thank you. I feel like, look at I've got a zoo. I've got a freaking zoo here. I've got a zoo. I've got three kids. I have my past. I have my ex-husband. I have, my dysfunctional family. I have my, my story, my sobriety. Like I'm not a floaty 18-year-old. I'm like a full-on grown ass adult with this like full life. But mostly, it's more of like I don't know if I'm insecure about that. I guess I'm just figuring it out. But I am so set in my ways now. It's like, I love my mornings. I love my evenings. I love the way I eat my own food. I love my space. I love putting on my makeup alone. So it's like, how does somebody fit into all of that? And they've got their own stuff, if they're a single dad. There's just so much. It takes so much work. Jesse, seriously. And I just don't know if I have what it takes. Maybe I do. Any other single moms out there feel this way? Like it would take a lot of work, a lot of effort. Is it worth it? Like, I guess so. I guess relationships are worth it. I don't know. It's a lot. I'm a lot. I'm a lot. I've got three kids and four animals and a hot ass. So that's a lot.
You're a damaged goods lady.
All right, so we got a single mom here, three kids, four animals, and a hot ass that shows she humbly reminds us. And she's a lot, and trust me, she's not lying. Guys, this is modern dating in a nutshell. You're expected to walk into a chaotic zoo, complete with baggage, and from her ex-husband, her dysfunctional family. Let's not forget her sobriety journey, if you didn't catch that. Oh, and on top of that, you're supposed to just fit in. And she's not even sure if she wants to put into work. Society tells men to step up and man up for women like this. Thanks. And what's our takeaway here? Guys, don't be the cleanup crew. You're not obligated to inherit someone else's chaos just because they decided they want a companionship.
I am 44 years old and I am newly single after 24 years of marriage. I have been dating for the last few months, and let me tell you, it's wild out there, y'all. I'm already racking up some stories. I was thinking I might want to share a few of them here. Some things I've learned, some things that I've experienced, some things that I have thankfully not experienced because I realized it was a bad situation before I got myself into it. Of course, there's always the guys who tell me they're single and they're actually married. There's the guy with the Schmex machine. Yep, I have a that talks about something like that. Dating has been an adventure. It has been fun. It's been crazy. It's been healing. It's been validating. It's been exciting. There's been more good than bad, okay? But I'm racking up some stories. I would love to share them. Let me know if you want to hear more.
So the freshly divorced cougar, newly single after 24 years and already stacking up dating horror stories. As she puts it, it's wild out there. I mean, what's wild is the entitlement. This woman hits the market expecting Prince Charming to swoop in, ignore the red flags, and just validate them. And she's racking up stories because she thinks dating is a therapy, and it's not. Let's not overlook how modern divorce laws incentivize this behavior. Marriage ends, the man usually loses his assets and kids, and women walk away ready to explore the dating world. But they're finding out that men are wising up. Men are either opting out or going abroad to find traditional women who actually value partnerships over chaos.
Let's talk about roster dating. That's a term I heard recently, and I didn't know it was a term because it's just the way I date. And I just want to have a conversation about it. So let's talk about it. Coming out of a 24-year marriage, no one told me the rules. No one told me how to date. I didn't know what I was doing. So it's kind of what I kind of ended up just naturally doing because it made sense to me. I didn't know there was a term for it. I thought it was just normal dating. Maybe it is for some people. It is for me. And I feel like there's some stigma and judgment around roster dating, but it just makes sense to me. I'm coming out of a very long marriage, being with the same person for 24 years. Why would I just start dating one person? I was engaged at 19, married at 20, married for 24 years. So I never really got to like date as an adult. Dating lots of people as an adult, didn't do that. To me, it doesn't make sense to just put all my eggs in one basket, right? Just put all my everything into one guy. Been in the dating world for about 5 months now. I have always dated about like 2 to 3 people at the same time. There's a couple of guys that I have dated from the beginning. Everyone I date, like I tell them straight up, honestly, I haven't come across any man that has had a problem with it yet. And if they did have a problem with it, then they're not the guy for me. After 5 months of this, I am more in the mindset of just being open to whatever. Like I'm just dating, all different kinds of people. If I fell in love and someone fulfilled me enough that I didn't want to date anybody else, great. I'm here for it. But that hasn't happened yet. And I saw another video on roster dating that was like, if a man has a problem with it, it's probably because they don't want to be compared to any other man. They want you to only date them. Because if you were dating multiple men and you were comparing them to him, then he probably would not be on top of the roster, right? I just feel like this is a totally normal way to date. I feel like this is how people should date. Date them all until someone sticks. Because yes, eventually I would love to end up with someone monogamous that I can do life with, go on vacations with. What do you think about roster dating? Tell me what you think, but be nice, okay?
You slammed her, you dumped her donut, you gave her dog a sausage, you stuffed her like a Thanksgiving turkey.
She doesn't want to put all her eggs in one basket, but I guarantee she's putting all the hot dogs in one bun or roast beef sandwich. In roster dating, you heard her right from the horse's mouth. She's dating multiple men because apparently, as she said, putting all her eggs in one basket is for suckers. Let's get this straight. She wants loyalty, respect, and effort from a man while she's out there sampling a buffet of hot dogs. I mean, make this make sense. But here's the irony. Women like this complain about not finding high-value men while treating relationships like a revolving door. So guys, take note. Don't be the guy on her roster. You're not a placeholder while she shops for an upgrade. She'll rationalize her behavior by saying if a man has a problem with it, he's insecure. Like, no, lady, men just have standards now.
I'm going to start documenting all of my dating history so you guys can see what it's like as a single woman over 40 that's trying to date in this generation. I've been stood up, ghosted, lied to, all in a matter of 3 months. Different people. And I know you're going to say, oh, you should choose better people. Here is my theory. High value women are not considered worthy because our standards and expectations are too high. So men will go for lower value women because they're lower maintenance. And when I mean lower maintenance, I'm not talking about the type of house you live in or what you look like. I'm talking about your character and your integrity, who you are in your core and what you stand for, your beliefs, your morals, your ethics, your standards, your expectations. Lower expectations equals lower effort, lower maintenance. Higher expectations equals higher maintenance, more effort, more than the bare minimum. I am worth more than the bare minimum. I am worth more than a phone call or a text every few days. I am worth what I give and put out, and not that kind of putting out. I mean the time, the energy, the love, the kindness, the compassion. That all comes from a genuine place. So yeah, high value women aren't valued because then that means we're high maintenance, and that takes more time, more energy, and more effort. a high value man would want to put in the energy and the effort. So even though you may think you are high value, you're really not. Because you're not going for what is better. You're just going for what is easier. I'm not bitter or angry. I'm just tired. Tired of being stood up. Tired of being lied to. Tired of being ghosted. Tired of being misled. Tired of feeling things that are not being reciprocated. It's exhausting. There are some good men and women out there, but you guys got to show up and just be yourself and put in the energy and put in the time and put in the commitment. If you're not willing to do that, then don't bother. It's okay if you don't want to. Just leave people alone.
Please, Spock, do me a favor. And don't say it's fascinating. No. But it is interesting.
You the cheesy sad music while I piss and moan and whine on TikTok. So according to her, high value women aren't valued because they're high maintenance. That translates out that she expects men to jump through hoops while offering the bare minimum herself. And the truth is, modern feminism has created a delusion of beauty where average women think they're goddesses. High value men are walking away because they're tired of being told they're not enough while over delivering. Plus, high value men aren't going to deal with this high maintenance bullshit. They want peace, quiet, cooperation, serenity, all of that's in a relationship, not to bicker and fight with somebody or to compete with somebody. They want a partner. I mean, guys, remember, you're not an ATM or a therapist, so don't waste your energy on someone who views relationships as a transaction.
Dating in your 40s is so different than dating in your 20s, right? You know, a first date in your 20s may have sounded something like, what do you like to do for fun? Oh my God, I like to have fun. I love to have fun. Yes, we should do fun together. You're so fun. We should have more fun together. A first date in your 40s may sound a little more like, who's your divorce attorney? What is your insecure attachment style? Where are you in your healing journey? Fun.
I prefer a place where my balls are returned promptly.
The only thing more depressing than this analogy is the fact that it's true. I mean, dating in your 40s is like interviewing for a job you don't even want. Divorce lawyers, trauma, healing journeys, hard pass. Younger women aren't asking about attachment styles on the first date, they're just living. And modern women think they're selling confidence, but all they're really selling is stress.
Anybody else struggling with dating after their 40s? And the games that people play and the lack of respect and lack of just morals lately? Yeah, anybody? Or is it just me? I was having a conversation the other day with my good friend Elisa, and we were talking about dating because she's over 42. She's in a lot of my videos as well. Anyways, dating is just shit. Yeah, I think people need a life lesson and just being straightforward and honest with people. If you take somebody out on a date and you're not feeling it and they want a relationship, but hey, you want friends with benefits, but you're going to go ahead and lead them on, make it seem like you want more just for the booty, that's wrong. You're holding up the line for somebody else that could be their person. And that's just a crappy freaking thing to do to somebody. Don't waste their time. Don't do it. And don't ghost them. It's quick and easy to shoot them a text and be like, hey, I'm not feeling it. I like you as a friend, or maybe you don't even like him as that. I don't feel it. I'm done. Cool. Be honest. Respect their time as much as you would want them to respect yours. That's my first complaint. Second, social media has really destroyed trying to date because it gives you the illusion that the grass is greener on the other side. But what people fail to remember is that shit still has to be mowed. And most of the time it's motherfucking AstroTurf. Because ain't nothing that pretty. Me included. So, yeah. What the hell is going on, y'all? I guess I'm going to have to be single and have 50 cats. I keep joking about it, but yeah, just be honest. Find some respect. They'll respect you for that. Anyways, that's just my nightly thoughts as I sit in my Jeep and dread going into my house because I got 9 million piles of laundry to fold. Anyways, happy Labor Day, guys.
Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit amphetamines.
She's got some nuggets of truth in there. Social media's illusions of endless options have ruined dating for everyone. Her analogy of the grass isn't greener, it's fake astroturf is spot on. Now, but let's not pretend women aren't feeding into this illusion. Filters, curated lives, the endless validations, inflated egos to the point where no one's good enough. And then there's a ghosting complaint. And look, this goes for both guys and ladies. If someone ghosts you, they're doing you a favor. It's a modern block and delete. And so guys, don't take it personally. Just focus on building your own life. She's not mad about ghosting. She's mad that she's not in control. Oh, guys, there you have it. Modern dating is a minefield of entitlement, unrealistic expectations, and social media fueled delusions. You know, women's been sold a lie by feminism and the corporate machine, leaving men to pick up the pieces or opt out altogether. For guys, focus on yourself, build your wealth, your health, and your happiness. And if you're looking for a partner, consider traditional cultures where values and families still mean something. And remember, you're not obligated to set for chaos. The dating world is a rigged game, and you don't have to play. Well, guys, that's the end of the video here today. If you like what you've seen, hit that like button, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Drop me a comment down below on what you think, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.